Today I'm going to do a power layout and a page from start to finish so you can see my process. Let's get started. This is the photo that I have that I will be working on today. This is one of the rare instances where I have one photo that I'm scrapbooking, which is super fun because it gives a lot of options. This is my daughter, my oldest daughter, on a whale in Morro Bay. And, well, it's not a real whale. It's in front of a restaurant. This was in 2009 because I'm working on the 2009 album right now. Yes, it is 2024. I am a few years behind, but that's okay because I will always have something to scrapbook. Right now, I'm happy to do 2009, which is almost 15 years ago. This was in August and this is January, so anyway. So what I do is first I take a look at the picture and I decide that it's, it's summertime, it's oceany, so that sort of starts to, turn the wheels of what the page might turn out to be. And then I grab my magazines for inspiration. So I have a bunch of Scrapbooking Cards Today magazines that I turn to. We'll just grab a few and we'll see what we can find. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Okay, so then next, so we have our photo. We have our idea. I'm going to sort of sketch it out, even though it's already here. I'm gonna sketch out my own version of it because it's gonna be a little different with having one photo. I'm not gonna have leaves. This part might be redundant to you, and that's fine. You work how you prefer. I'm not sure why I do this. I think it's because, this is probably why. I do a power layout of many photos, many pages, and then I put them in my Power Project folders, and then they're ready for when I scrapbook. I usually do that ahead of a crop or ahead of a retreat or whenever I get a bunch of photos. So when I draw this out, then this can go with the photo. And the magazine doesn't have to go with the photo because I might be using the same magazine for 6 different layouts, all the different ideas in here. So that wouldn't work. So this is why I draw it. I also write, so this is Scrapbooking Cards Today, SCT, and it's fall 2022, and then it's page number 68. Now there's 2 layouts there, so drawing it also helps, because if I just wrote that, I might not be sure which one. Then that just takes up a little bit more time. All these little things cut out that time. You're saving time, okay? So we're gonna draw the page because sometimes it's a 2-page layout, so I will draw 2 squares to help me, but this is just a 1-page layout. So I think I want her picture sort of, I'm not sure, I think I kind of want to add an angle like this. I might not, just because it's I might, we'll see. We'll draw it like it's at a slight angle. I'm not an artist for, freehand drawing or anything like that by any means. So just keep that in mind. So here's the whale. Here's our model with her long, beautiful hair on the whale. And I might cut this. This is the sky, but it looks kind of strange, so I might cut it out. We'll see. Okay, then we have some border mat around the photo, and then we have our hexagons. Not an artist, but it's just to have an idea of my plans. So maybe we'll do one here, here, and then here, and then here, sort of over, and then maybe we've got some down here. I like how they have one, oops. I like how they have, oh, that's a loud jet. I like how they have one down here with writing on it. Cool, okay. And then the sky just kind of, you know, gives me an idea of what I might do. And then we have the sky, a little note here, maybe two. We might just do one note, kind of like the two, and then we'll frame it out. And then we'll have like a little sticker sentiment here. Might have a hexagon poking out there. Maybe one here, something like that. Maybe some little hearts somehow. I like this little tag over here. And then words, literally, maybe a little tape thing, washi tape or something. And then say something like whale of a tail or something. This will be our title, or this will be where our title goes, but I'm not sure what it will be. Little tail here. It's fin. Okay, it's, you know, it's a blob. This whale is a blob, but it represents the photo. What's next? Oh, date, maybe. And I like how that's bordered. Okay. So we have our idea, we have it drawn out, we have our photo. Next, we go pick our papers and stickers and all of that. And what I like to do is I like to make it really fast and easy, is just stick with an entire collection, because now all the paper and the stickers and the embellishments coordinate. They all, the colors complement each other, they go together. I'm really bad at sifting through all kinds of papers and stickers and trying to match things up. There's so many different pinks and different blues, and sometimes they clash. All of that. I'm not good at doing that from scratch. I like to just take a collection and boom. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go look at our collections right now. These guys are already laid out, power layout. So we are going to look through here at the ones I haven't used yet. I could use something from here, but I'd rather make sure I get the photo with the layout or with the collection that I wanted first. So this might work. We have Serene Waters. This could work. It has a lot of ocean. Oh, I like that anchor. So let's grab that one. And then, what else do we have? Don't think those would work. Oh, Seas Please. This one looks more sort of nautical and more rugged, whereas the Serene Waters looks more serene. Yeah, there you go. Okay, what else do we have? Polar Lights, Beneath the Pines. I'm really liking those first two, so let's check those out. I like this anchor. I like the style of these. This looks more like the Central Coast. There's another anchor there. So that looks really, really you know, good to me for this. Let me just take my photo and see how I feel about the colors of this collection versus the other collection. These are much brighter, more tropical. I think this is more of a tropical situation. Yeah. How about this guy? Yes, these colors complement the photo, so we're gonna go with this collection. Normally, when I do a power layout, I would take the photo and the collection. I would put the photo inside, either in this pocket or in the big pocket with the paper, whichever one, doesn't matter. So my photos or photo is in here. And I take my idea that has which magazine and which page number and a sort of sketch, and I put it in the big pocket. And now this goes in the power layout section on the right side of my armoire, and then I can scrapbook it when I'm ready to. But today, I'm gonna scrapbook it right now. So, we'll leave this idea out. Let me get my little easel and show you how I usually work. So I have this little easel from Michaels that is just sort of a iron or some kind of heavy metal, steel, I don't know. I'm not a metal specialist. Okay, so it has this little holder. It's an easel, right? And I'm working on this page here. So I'm going to fold back the other page. I'm gonna set it here. And lots of times it's sort of, you know, does that. I don't know if you can see. It's not great. So then what I do is I take this little clip. It's like a hair clip, except it's the one that they come with plants, you know, and they hold like the orchid stem to a stick, you know. It's like a little plant clip, flower clip. I just happened to see it on a plant once that we had, and I snatched it up. And so all I do is I put it right here to hold the pages together. Let me make sure, like that. And then I put it in the easel, or I put it in the easel and then I clip it. And now everything is ready to be seen, so I can work. So I might move that out of our work area so we can work. Okay. Then we have another easel. It's the scrapping easel to lift up our work. Okay, so we have our scrapping easel. We'll try it out and see how it goes with the angles here. It's just a little thing that folds up so it can fold flat, and then you just do these guys so it can stand up. So it goes like this. It's at an angle so that you're not staring down at your work and hurting your neck and your upper back. It can also go the other direction. So let me just show you real quick. Comes with a bunch of magnets. It's magnetic. So when you are working, it's not sliding down, but it looks like this. It's called the Scrappin' Easel. There's a website, containyourcrafts.com or something like that. Or you can get them on Amazon. I got this one from Contain Ya Crafts. Contain Ya Crafts. Okay. And these magnets are so powerful, so you have to be really careful. So it can go at this angle when you're working. And then if you want to make it a display, you just flip it over. And it can be at that angle, like a display. Maybe you're doing a presentation. Maybe you're talking about scrapbooking on a video like this one, and you want it to stand up. There you go. Ta-da! Okay. So let's see how this looks on the video. I'm just gonna put something on here real quick. See how it would slide down if I didn't attach it. These guys are so strong. Okay, so now we'll put that there. Since we are scrapbooking on a video, we are not going to use the scrapping easel because I don't think it would be beneficial for viewing purposes. We will put away the scrap and easel, but now you know how awesome they are. They're just not so great if you don't have amazing camera equipment to get the right angle. So we have our idea, and we have it from Scrapbook and Cards today in our little easel over here, so we can look at it. And we have our photo, and we have our collection. I think I also want to try a stamp or two on this page, so I'm going to go look at my stamps real quick. Just grab a few here. Maybe this looks like rope, nautical. I need my tweezers. This looks a little nautical. We might be able to use it. I grabbed some stamps. Maybe we have a part of the title with these letter stamps. I like the, I don't know, I like the camera. I like Happy Day, Shine Bright, Hello. Maybe we'll use one of those. I like this California, but we might be getting too busy at that point to use that. And then I like these cameras as well. And the smile. These are really cute. So we'll see about those. And we need our Hexagon punch. Hexagon punch. I also have a cloud punch. I grabbed it because that might work. Just put you here. Trimmer. Probably need the MISTI. We have an anchor punch, so that'll be some of the doodads. Maybe cloud, anchor, some of these stickers. Oh, you know what we need? Our wax paper. Ooh, these could be a title. Down by the Sea, that's a good one. Making Waves, Wonders of the Sea Life is good. Bon Voyage, whale watching, but we're not really whale watching. I like Down by the Sea, but it's kind of small for a title. Having a whale of a good time. Oh my goodness. That's the saying. That's the title. Maybe not the sticker, but that's what I'm gonna say. Having a whale of a good time. Because we were. I'm gonna write that down. Having a whale of a good God time. Well, it's always God time. All right, good time. That's so cute. Thanks, Creative Memories. Now we have some laser cut mats that we could maybe use. And the crows are pecking the skylights. Maybe this could be, instead of our squares, this could go there. Maybe. I don't like this for this page. That's really cute. These are frames, so, you know. But I'm not liking these for this page. Oh, here's some waves. I think these are mountains. Rope. I don't know if you can hear that. Hopefully they don't break through. I really like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, but I don't want to live it. Scary. We have an anchor. We're definitely using that. So this is why I grabbed the wax paper. Let's start moving it along here, people. We got our anchor. We're gonna put it on the wax paper. And we also like this anchor. And there's no lighthouse in Morro Bay, so we're not gonna use that. Oh, these are all so cute. Okay, well, we got our two anchors, and we got the other anchor, which is a punch, which we haven't punched out yet. But here's how I do this. You put your sticker on the wax paper that helps you to decide if it's going in the layout, because then you can place it on the page, see how it looks before sticking it in. Love that. Okay, oh, maybe this guy. Oh, and these clouds are good. So more wax paper things. And there's fish and dolphins and a whale, but I don't want to use that whale because we have a whale, and that whale looks different than that whale, than our whale, than my whale, than this whale. Okay, got some clouds. We'll just put those aside until we start putting our page together. This adventure and seize the day. So we will put these, adventure. So we'll keep these out because we might need more. We've looked at all these, we can put those away. Now let's look at the paper. Oh, look, there's borders. Oh, I don't know. All right, so there's some clouds we could use. There's some waves with whales. We might be able to use that. And mountains we don't want. Shamu, killer whales, orcas we don't want. They have two names, killer whales and orcas, right? Are they the same thing? We have a cruise ship, which is not what we're doing, so that wouldn't work. Here's anchors with rope. We might use that. We got a lot of anchors going. Trees and wood and, oh, under the sea, you got your seaweed. That's cute. Super cute. That, wow. And then here is our paper from this collection called Seize Please from Creative Memories. That doesn't work for this page. This blue is nice, so we'll bring that out. What is on the other side? Nope, no icebergs. No icebergs on the Central Coast. Fish, this could be part of, because we're gonna have those hexagons, so we're gonna have in that layout, there were different colors, different papers of hexagons. So we'll need to pick a few for that. I want some colors other than blue, but I also want blue. I saw that one. This one's beautiful. Wow, look at this one. That is gorgeous. Ooh. Does it clash with our photo? This blue works, but I don't know about this blue because the photo blue is kind of throwing it off. But it sure is pretty. Maybe it can be out away from the photo. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That's a great color. And this is very sort of stormy, windy kind of pattern there. That's really great. Love that. Don't need that one. Okay, then we have pine trees and moose. No moose on the Central Coast that I'm aware of. Some wood. This is nice because it's a different color than blue. And we have plaid, which that might work. We don't know. We don't know. Okay, then we have wild outdoors. We have some words here. I'm not gonna use that. And there's some more of that paper, which I've used in the past. I couldn't tell you on which page, but we'll put that there because we probably won't need, well, we'll put them both there in case we do, but probably don't need both sheets. We can start cutting hexagons just to kind of get started, just to know where we're going with this. So I'm gonna cut some hexagons out with my hexagon punch. This is a Fiskars punch. Creative Memories makes a hexagon punch as well. But it's a different, I think it's a different size. Let's see. I think this one is smaller. And if you press hard, this one does an embossing of sort of like that. But if you press lightly, it's just a shape punch. So let's do both. Let's press lightly. Yes, it's much smaller. Here's the Fiskars one. Here's the Creative Memories one. And sometimes I would prefer this size, but I think today I'm gonna do this size. And then I'll show you what the embossing looks like when you press it down with a little bit more pressure. Hopefully you can see that it's embossed, a little raised there. And in different colors of paper, it's gonna be more obvious than others. But I don't want that today. And I don't know if I want this size. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this size. So we've got this guy. We'll do a few more. The thing about the Fiskars punch is it doesn't really store very neatly. It's kind of a mess, whereas the Creative Memories punch stores on its side and you can see the shape that it is without having to get it out. They can stack on top of each other or store sideways in a drawer like I have them. Okay, so I'm gonna try to start with the light one. Looking at our idea that's getting buried here. And we'll put our photo on. And we'll start just putting some hexagons into place. I kind of like it that way. It might need to be straight though. Just to get an idea. Don't want to stick anything down until we know for sure where everything is going. I have learned that from experience. Okay, I like the clouds. I'm thinking of cutting that right about there. Okay. Then we are gonna say, have a whale of a good time. So, having, I should use some vellum. Apparently not. I like the idea of a typewriter. Typed a little bit. Maybe we use some of this and we put stickers on the other part, but we got a little typing from the typewriter. Taking in the views and spending the day with cousins. Okay, so now we will write it in ink. Okay, so I will erase the pencil in a moment, so it's not gonna ruin or smudge the ink. Okay, so I'm thinking we put this guy like this. Then we can put something here, which could be this California stamp. That would fit. Let's see. This is from Hero Arts, Golden State. This is so cute. Oh, this is really cute. But then I think it sort of, now we've got this thing going here on the page. So you know what to do. You go this way maybe. This might work. And you've got the opposite effect happening. It looks like a... this really... I don't know. Maybe if I put an anchor... I think this one's too small. We can put a seize the day, and then we can put an anchor, and maybe that will fix this problem here. Beautiful, beautiful anchor. Okay, so then we have that. That kind of helps. And I think that once this is just a stamp and not a whole shape, I like how this is coming along. It's a lot different than the scrapbook and cards today. That's just sort of a, hello. that's just sort of a launching point. So, you know, then it sort of evolves into your own page, which is awesome. You don't want to copy it exactly, and if you do, you do. That's why it's there. You can. And I have, and that's great. But lots of times it evolves into something completely different. See if we want to use this rope for anything, like a knot or something. Just kind of stick it. I don't know. I like these clouds a lot. Having A could be these little stickers. Whale could be this guy. Oh dear. I really don't want you to get in here. That could work because it sort of fits the typewriter. Ooh, this is pretty. It's like a grayish blue. Oh no, now I can't decide. But these letters are great. There's 3 different sizes. I thought there was 2 different sizes. There's 3 different sizes because you have the big letters, you have the little square letters that I've made a big fuss about in past videos, and then you have these smaller letters. These are not the same size. I thought they were. They're not. You have 3 different sizes in every color in the Simple Stories Color Vibe Alpha sticker book. So good. I like that light blue in there. I also like the white. So maybe we could do the white, black and white, and then the light blue. And this white. That's a lot going on. I think this is too dark. There's some more black and white. Ooh, there's this gray. Could also work. Okay. All right, I'm not going to keep looking because I'm just going to want all of them. Hold this up. I don't know how we're going to do it. Okay. All right. Thought I was going to have to ask you to send help. That's cute, but it's way clashing. I like that one. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we just kind of stick this one kind of sticking out somewhere. We need to mat this. We're going to mat it with which color, Christina? Black. We're gonna do black. And this is how I like to do this. I just take the photo. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this white because we want the clouds on the white part. And we take our tape runner. And we're gonna find a nice, good corner that hasn't been altered, so we know it's straight. And we're gonna line that up, press it down, we'll cut it out. All right, something like this. So why don't we go ahead and stamp this guy. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect, perfect, perfect every time. Okay, I'm not gonna put these attached to anything yet because our title isn't here, and that's gonna be tricky because it's a lot of letters. So having a whale, I like that, of a good time. I am going to erase my pencil. I'm gonna use my glasses. You know what I like to do? I like to scrapbook all day. So in the morning, I put a pot roast in the slow cooker or the Instant Pot on slow cook. And you're all set. Yeah. Pot roast or a tri-tip roast or definitely a brisket. I haven't seen briskets lately, and the one I did see was like this big. That doesn't fit in my Instant Pot. And I don't know how I would ever eat that much meat. But pot roast is about this size. Same with a tri-tip roast. A little bit of beef broth in there. I didn't have beef broth today, so I just did water, salt, rosemary, butter. So good. I know, it's not a cooking channel. I know, but I'm just telling you, now you gotta go cook dinner and you're tired or you don't have time. Well, who told you to, in the morning, put it in the slow cooker? Okay, you're welcome. My neighbors are like, is she in there talking to herself? Okay, so we've got this guy. Oh, this could be better than the notes, I think, or note. Yeah, because that fits the style better, the theme better. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick down the two big pieces about where it's going. I'm not really sticking it down because I want to make sure everybody's straight. Just kind of sticking it down. I'll do this guy. I need more room for hexagons, so we are gonna slide down just a bit to the side. Well, let's do our title, which I always end with because I forget to do one. I think I want to do the gray because I like this gray. We have so much blue, so I'm gonna lightly put these in so I'm able to move them around. So I'll just kind of start where I think we're gonna be. I do this a lot. I start with the end of the word and because I want to make sure it fits. This is so cute. We need an eye. Not good Tim, it's good time. Good Tim that's a whole different story. This is a tool that I don't know the name of, but it has a name. Since I put these in lightly, it's easy to lift them and move them around. Once you press them in, they are in. Here's where my neck, you know, this is a good time for scrap and easel, but that doesn't work with the camera up there, so you can see it here. I'm doing this for you guys, so just remember, I suffered for this page and I suffered for you. Don't you forget it. Just kidding. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this scrapbook lady, honey. All right, I'm liking the title. I wanna fix that O. It's bugging me. Okay, now we just need to settle on how we're gonna do this guy. I think I'm just gonna go, phoop. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see how that looks. I'm thinking that I'm gonna put all this in, then we'll do our hexagons. Just peel the wax paper right off. I am using the Creative Memories Precision Point adhesive because a tape runner would be a little tricky putting it on something that thin. So now it's the hexagon time. Let's just sort of start putting some shapes here. cut this off. Just flip the page over and cut right here. I need the date on here. I have this really old stamp from Making Memories. I don't know if they still exist. Making Memories. And it's this like months, days, dates, and years. And this is the only one I have that has 2009 on it. So we end up finding August, but I'm just gonna do Aug, because you can do Aug or August, you know, like the library, Aug, like the library stamp. Like, who goes to the library? Who knows what a stamp is? I go on the computer and it says my due date. Okay, well, at one time, for a long time, there was a library. We still have them, and I like to go and check out books and movies on DVD. I know. It's weird, and I haven't checked out a movie in a long time, but I was thinking about going and getting Oppenheimer because I can't seem to find it on streaming. I know, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, just stop. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna see it. And in the library, they had the little card that would go in the book, and it would say the name of the book and the author and like the year or something, and then it would say, you would write your name, or the librarian would write your name, and they would stamp a due date when the library book was due back to the library, okay? And it wouldn't be August, it would just be Aug. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Aug 2nd, 2009. So this was pretty cool. It also says like winter, Thanksgiving, spring, summer. There's a little star, little hearts. Actually, I don't know if there's a heart. Oh yeah, I might use that heart up here, because I drew that in my idea, and they have it on their idea. Maybe I'll do a couple of hearts. Okay, and then this is a little magnetic thing, and all of these have a magnet on the back. So you put it on. Here we go. Boom. Ooh, that was pretty good. We are almost done. We're just gonna do a couple of hearts. Little teeny tiny heart. I'm just gonna, oh, that's so cute. We'll do another one. Cute. And I'm not a stamper. I keep saying that, and I keep stamping, so I guess I'm a stamper. If I'm stamping, I mean, do you know how things work? Pour the ink on the page, ruin the page. Go like that. We went from photo to power layout with ideas and plans, got the collection, got a little extra doodads and punches and things, and then we put it all together. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. Have a great day.